Hello, everybody. Good to, I guess good to be with you. And I am going to show you our first drawing that you're going to be doing. So, we're going to start with a sphere. Don't worry about it not being perfect. It doesn't have to be. First concept we're going to deal is overlapping. In order to make things look three-dimensional, we're going to do some little tricks. So one thing is things that overlap. This looks like it's further back from this sphere. Also, it's smaller. So things that appear smaller look like they're further back. And we'll put one more here. So now I want to do some shading. I'm going to have my light source coming this way. And I'm putting a form shadow on this ball. Form shadows start out blurry, then they get darker, but then right along the edge, it really lightens up again. That's called reflective light, because what happens is the light hits the surface, bounces back, and lightens up the edge. So the darkest part is really here. There's a lot of ways to create a form shadow, usually cross-hatching, but you kind of figure out your own little style, squiggly lines, cross-hatching. Let's do it here on this one. And a little form shadow on this one. Now I want to put some cast shadows. So a cast shadow is going to be, in this case, it's a foreshortened oval, but it really is a circle if you could look at it from above. Cast shadows have a hard edge. Cast shadows are really valuable in art because they not only give the illusion of light hitting your drawing, but it also gives the sense of gravity. In this case, here's a little form shadow. It's off in the distance. And so this one, the cast shadow is separated from that. This indicates that this ball or rock or whatever it is in the air. Well, it is a ball. And if you want to, you can even add some action lines. Gives you a sense of movement. So these are headed for a hole. This hole is a circle, but because of foreshortening, it's squished, and we're really drawing an oval. Now, if I fill this hole in completely all the same color, it's going to look like it's just a black dot. But by darkening the edge like this and gradually coming up, it's going to look like it's a hole. So we have foreshortening, circles tend to be squished, form shadows, cast shadows, size. As things go up the surface of the paper, they get smaller and they look like they're further back. Further back, further back. So this one looks like it's furthest away. This is the next closest, the next closest, and the next closest. Let's put a horizon line. That also gives us a sense of depth. So when we're talking about 3D drawing, there is one dimension, the length of the paper, the width of the paper, or the height of the paper. And then the third dimension is that illusion of creating depth on a flat piece of paper. These are just pencil marks. This ball and this ball are exactly the same distance apart, but this one it's an illusion. It looks like it's further back. Let's put some hills here in the background. I'm really drawing lightly. And we'll put, since my shading, my light source is there, let's just put a little bit of shading on one of these sides. In the art world, we call this atmospheric perspective. Things way off in the distance appear to be faded. You see it on a foggy day. You see it all the time, actually. Let's see, that's my action lines. So what I'm going to ask you to do is to take your sketchbook. Here's your spiral. Divide it into 4 sections. I want you to do one in pencil, pen, in any particular order, it doesn't matter, colored pencil, any color you like, darker color, and then your choice. You can, one of these 3. Let's go with pencil again. Most of you would probably prefer pencil. So after you've done it 4 times, I want you to pick one that you like out of this and apply watercolor to one of them. So take out your watercolor and color the balls, color this field, color these hills, any color choice you want. You can have a yellow sky if you want to and a purple background. It doesn't matter. Play around with colors. And that's how we're going to start. So just to kind of review, we've got the contour lines are the lines that define the shape. We have form shadows. Those are the blurry kind that indicate that this is a round sphere. We have cast shadows, which have a hard edge. Size, things that go further into the space, get smaller. And we have atmospheric perspective. Also a horizon line. We don't always need a horizon line, but they really do help indicate the depth of a piece of paper. So you're going to do this 4 times. Repetition is the cornerstone of learning. You are welcome to embellish these, but I do want you to practice drawing 4 little spheres, balls, the hole in the ground, the horizon line, and these hills in the background. So 1 in pencil, 1 in pen, 1 in colored pencil, and then any one of these that you want repeated. So you've got 4 drawings, then choose one of these, any one you like, and apply watercolor right on top of your drawing. That's it, and more to come. Have a great day, you guys.